Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Abroad. Today, as you can see, I'm going to walk you through some of the items that I will be packing and taking with me for my study abroad trip to Italy and for my backpacking trip. So this is the Osprey Porter 46. I think I'm saying that right, not really sure. I got mine for a reasonable price at REI. I know you can find it elsewhere, a couple different stores, but REI definitely has them. It comes in a couple different sizes and different colors. Like I said, this is the Porter 46, so I would highly recommend this size. It's big enough to hold everything you need, but it's not too big where it becomes a hassle. So definitely recommend this for backpacking after. My next item I won't go into too much detail on because it's just my normal backpack. This is the backpack I carry around with me at ASU. However, I wanted to mention it because I would recommend bringing a smaller pack as well, because when it comes to adventuring to different places and you like to carry stuff with you, that's going to be a little bit too big. So I have my Osprey Porter 46. Got that at REI, so I can have all my big stuff in it, leave that in the hostel wherever I'm staying, but take this with me. Obviously, I know people carry Jan Sports, that's a good size. Anything like that, I'm sure you can find those online, you can find those at a bunch of stores, but highly recommend bringing a smaller backpack just to carry on day trips. Up next, and probably the most important item I consider, is my Hydroflask. So some of you may have heard of these. I think they're the best water bottle in the world. A bunch of my friends have them. You could ask anybody on my staff back at ASU. Our entire staff for our RAs all have these water bottles. As you can see, mine's pretty stickered up. This is, I think, 40 ounces. It keeps water cold all the time, vacuum insulated, got a little sippy straw thing at the top. You can get this also at REI. I promise I shop at different stores, but REI has a lot of what I needed. And I have a membership there, so that's pretty helpful. But yeah, the Hydroflask, highly consider it. They come in different sizes, colors. You can find them in a whole bunch of different outfitters and different stores like that. You can even find it on Amazon, I think, especially if you're trying to find the best price. So I highly recommend bringing a water bottle, something that won't like sweat. This is very nice because it doesn't sweat at all. It doesn't get my other stuff wet. But I highly recommend it. It keeps my water cold. I have it whenever I'm walking through Italy, whenever I'm walking around campus back in Tempe when it's 100 billion degrees out. So I would highly recommend a water bottle of some sort. Next, and this is just a quick reminder, depends on where you're going, but this is one thing I almost forgot. It's an electric adapter, so when it comes to charging my phone, laptop, other electronical things, this is what I'll need for Europe. So a lot of the places there, it's just an easy little plug-in. You can find it at most places. I think I got mine at Target, so you can pick it up anywhere. Just don't forget to check into that so you can charge all of your electronics. Another big thing for me, and this is another sort of personal touch that I'll add, is a journal. So as you can see here, I have two, and I highly recommend Moleskines. They're a little bit on the more expensive side, but I love them. I have two here, as you can see, the big one right here, that's just my personal journal. Have that for any reflections or big things like that. But this smaller one I picked up at Barnes & Noble. That's where I got both of them, but I wanted the smaller one just as sort of a travel journal. They're very nice, very durable. I just keep them on my smaller backpack right there. And they have that little strap, so I highly recommend if you want to get a journal of some kind. Moleskine is great, Barnes & Noble has them, so do a bunch of other stores. One last little tidbit for any adventurers out there: when it comes to backpacking afterward, or even on my study abroad trip, I'm going to look to throw out my hammock in a couple places. Not everybody's into that, that's totally understandable, but this is another REI sort of item if you're there and you see it and you feel adventurous. I have the Eno double nest hammock. And then the Atlas straps. Definitely get those straps too, so if I feel like I'm in Italy, I'm in Florence, I'm in Rome, I want to explore and I want to hang up the hammock somewhere, then it's an awesome thing to have. Another thing I wanted to throw out there was to figure out a contingency plan for your suitcase. I'm sure most of you, if you do study abroad, you'll have a bunch of stuff in that suitcase from the remainder of your trip from actually studying abroad. So either talk to a friend, figure out a way to mail it back, but I think I'll actually be having another student on the trip who's going straight back to Phoenix, take it back with them just so that I won't have to worry about it. I'm planning on paying them so that they can just go through it smoothly at the airport, won't have to pay it out of their pocket. So definitely come up with a plan so you don't have to worry about that or stress about what you're going to do with your suitcase, because that's one thing you don't want to worry about when you're prepping to go on your adventures. And also, you don't really want to carry a suitcase around with you, when it gets to exploring. So definitely just have as little as you can on you. I'm trying to pack nice and tight. I'll have everything in that big backpack and all the little things in the smaller one, but definitely come up with a plan, talk to someone, either mail it back or send it back with them so you don't have to worry about carrying a suitcase around with you later.
So here we are about 9 hours out. This is little brother Tyler, 18 years old, almost 19. Just graduated, actually graduates tomorrow. I'm missing it. He's a little salty, but we've moved past it. Right here is the layout. Everything's ready to go. Like I said, 9 hours out. Leave the house at 3 a.m. tomorrow for a 6 a.m. flight. Inappropriate. So here we got little backpack, big backpack. This guy's gonna be my saving grace. I'm gonna carry it everywhere with me once we're in Italy and the rest of Europe. And then I will show you over here, we've got the Osprey Porter 46. Big old backpacking backpack for once we're all done. Tyler was gonna model it, but I guess that's not happening. Moving on, got the suitcase already packed. Don't wanna open that because all of the clothes will fly out. Everything is going to be placed into this backpack that's right here. Got the passport, some reading material, Jurassic Park, because I'm a dinosaur junkie, a couple other books I've been meaning to read. Glasses, got all the essentials, laptop. So yeah, it's starting to come together. We are just a few hours out. Probably not gonna get too much sleep tonight, but that's okay. I can sleep on the plane. I've accepted that reality. But yeah, we're getting close here. Final touches being put on the packing. Wanted to introduce the new high school graduate, if you would look at the camera.
Sorry, I was looking at pictures of me.
He will be an integral part of my summer, making it awesome once we explore some part of the western United States later this summer. But yeah, here we go, a few hours away.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe, like the video too if you found it helpful, and then also leave a comment if I missed anything or if you think there's anything else that should be added to my packing list. Again, the next time I talk to you, I'll be in Florence. I can't believe that I leave tomorrow. It still feels kind of surreal, but it's definitely happening. So go ahead and subscribe too if you haven't, so you can be the first to see my adventures once I land in Italy. I'll see you guys in Florence.